What's happening, guys? Today I want to talk about intervals and why are they important right now, this time of the year, or matter of fact, any time of the year. Obviously during the winter, we're more prone to doing them, but I think we should dive in why you should do them, not only post-COVID as we start hopefully coming to the end of this sucker, but I know everybody wants to get out, but you should do intervals. Here's why.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go.
Hey guys, what's happening? Chad Andrews here with Total Cyclists. What an exciting day in the office of Total Cyclist. We've got Fancy, who's clearly got the itch going on. And we've got, sorry to make you dizzy, we got Winnie here with her head looking out the window. Winnie? Guess not. So she's under the chair, so if you hear noises, that's where you know where it's coming from, the dogs. All right, what are we talking about today? We're talking about interval-based training. And why is interval-based training so important? It's more important now than it ever has been. And I'm speaking, I don't care, this is May of 2021. I don't care if this is May of 2029 or 2099. Interval-based training is extremely critical. If you're doing group rides, and let's just say group runs all the time, you're either at lactate above or way below. And you get stuck in what we call this middle zone, working this middle energy system where you're not really working the top end, you're not doing recovery, you're just kind of stuck. I told you. So you get to listen to the dogs and you get to listen to me. Now, what does that mean to you guys? I am a big fan of working all of your energy systems. What does that mean? From recovery, which is going stupid easy. Let me grab this real quick, not to make you guys dizzy. But I am going to pop this open and let you see that most people when they do group rides, excuse me, most people when they do group rides, they're stuck somewhere in this area right in here, you know, like the 4 to 7 zone, and they're always working this area because they're always doing group rides. Okay? Listen to me. Okay? Okay. But, that being said, I don't want that. I would like for you guys to have a good mixture of all the energy systems. Again, from recovery to endurance, which endurance is like a 2 to a 3, 2 to a 4 on that scale that I showed you. We've got tempo, which is like a 5 or a 6, sublactate 6 to 7, lactate 7 on the perceived exertion scale, VO2, which is a 7.5 to 8. These are my opinions, and pretty close to science-based too. And then 9 is anaerobic capacity, which on a scale of 1 to 10 is probably going to be a 9, like your sprint. 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Even sprinting is like less than that. It's like 10 seconds or whatever. So what I prescribe, especially now post-COVID, everybody's sick of being inside. Everybody loves Zwift, but everybody's kind of tired of Zwift. So what I would do is that I incorporate, and this is one of our athletes, big time fan of walking in the morning, big time fan of that, as you guys have seen in the past. We've also got warm-ups that I build in. We've also got intervals. This here is an athlete that's trying to get ready for time trials. So we've built these in. And more time trial intervals here. Then if you get a different mix from a different athlete, you'll see that the mixture is different. I'm adding in walking, but I'm also adding in anaerobic capacity, VO2 down here, up in here. Let's dig into some intervals. This is what I groove to while I'm editing and doing work. Lo-fi. Anyway. So here is an interval-based program for one of our athletes. And I want you to take a look at the blue section. This is our Total Cyclist app. I build them in Training Peaks and I transfer them to the Total Cyclist Trainer Day app. Here's your warm-up, recovery, interval, recovery. You could tell this is a watt base, which is the amount of power that you put out, or in this case, overcome when I'm building the workouts. And you could see this athlete was tired and struggled a good bit. Tried to get through the interval, drop down. Tried to get through the interval, drop down. Tried to get through the interval, get down. What's the benefit of this stuff? Well, first of all, this athlete was smart. Turned down the watts, turned down the resistance. If you don't know what that means, their threshold power. They lowered it so they could get through the workout. But what's the benefit of this interval-based training that we've been talking about during this video? It helps you do an effort and recover. Whether it's a 3-minute effort up a climb and then recover. A 2-minute climb. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Short little hills. Flat sections. We're going to switch over to a workout where they did really good. And you can see they nailed it. The pink is the watts. That means that's how much power they're putting out. The blue is the resistance that I'm providing to them in their workout. And they smashed this. Perfect. Bang on. I am going after, as we've talked about in this video, all your energy systems. And that's what good coaches do. Or that's what any coach does, actually. So that's the benefit of interval-based training. What am I trying to say? Don't do the same thing every day. And if you're doing intervals, they're so hard to do outside because there's so many distractions. But inside, that's where you get success. So what do? I just say, hey, go out, do a ride, come back in and do your intervals. It's the best of both worlds. It's a controlled environment. You can control it, whether it's a smart trainer that you use with our Total Cyclist training app, so, shameless plug, or you can do it outside. When I prescribe it, it's 99% inside because I'm just a big fan of it. I really think it's smart. Now, if you have questions about how to do interval-based training, I'm happy to answer them. But the reason why is because now everybody is like so over Zwift or whatever. It's fine. Go outside, do your warm-up. Then come back inside and do the intervals. And then if you have a longer time to go, head back outside. Is it a little bit of a pain? Yes, but you will notice a huge difference in your endurance sport training. So for me and the two knuckleheads, no, I guess they're distracted. We'll see you. All right, have a good day.
Another good morning, time to go.